Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Wednesday, October 9th, 2013. Well, Washington just keeps becoming more and more exciting as the two sides move further and further apart. It's interesting to watch, and a lot depends on how you want to play it. Okay, so on tap for market affecting news for today, of course, the Federal Open Market Committee minutes at 2 p.m. should be interesting, or could have an impact, but probably won't, because it'll just say, well, hey, we're going to keep on printing money. That's all anybody's looking for, is are they going to keep on printing money? And they probably will. Petroleum status report may have an effect, but I think mostly what will have an effect is the rhetoric in Washington. Let's take a look at what is happening overseas. Asia was generally pretty bullish, pretty solidly bullish. So that's a good sign if you are bullish. And in Europe, it was kind of mixed, or still is kind of mixed, but generally overall bullish. And we'll swing over and take a look at the U.S. markets. Pre-market here, we're looking pretty bullish as well. And nice solid looking opening if things remain the way that they are. And we have gold taking a big digger this morning. And oil is at 103. It was at 103 yesterday. I think it was at 103 the day before. Yawn. Not much going on there. Okay, so what happened yesterday? Well, CELG, the calendar that I had, I got my $200 out of it, or $210. No, $210 out of it. It did hit the limit price, and we sold that for a nice tidy little profit. So that's no longer there, and we can take that out. We're still looking at this target here because we're still in an uptrend, but it looks, I would say that it's probably going to roll over. But we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, so on our account here, we have CF is in the money. That's not good for a credit spread. And LinkedIn is in the money, also not good for a credit spread. And Tesla is in trouble. Everything else is running along quite smoothly. Apple, I did open one side of the iron condor yesterday, which was I did a 510 call with a regular October expiration. We'll take a look at the chart here, and here's a short strike on that at 510. Opened that about 10 o'clock yesterday morning in the middle of which candle? This candle here. This candle, the time that's showing down at the bottom of the chart, 1048, it shows up down here. That's when that candle ends. So it was in the midst of that candle that I did. Oh no, that's looking at the wrong day. No, let's see here. What's wrong here? I need to jump in. There we go. Right here. Yeah. This candle here begins at 9:30. This one begins at 10:48. I'm sorry. My mistake. You think you're confused. Apparently I'm confused too. But anyway, I bought it in this calendar, or sold it during this candle here for 70 cents. And I'm not going to do the bull put side until I see some sort of evidence that it's not going to move down anymore. So if I was to take a look at a chart for today, it looks like as though it may recover slightly today. So I would put on the bull put side of it this morning. Okay, let's take a look at some of our problem children. CF. Take a look at a chart there. Not going to panic on this yet. It looks like as though it may have bottomed out, and with the market looking up a little bit this morning, maybe if we can get above the short strike and we can recover a little bit. Let's go to analyze on that. Uncheck that. Alright, so we're sitting here right now, so if we can move up above our short strike today, then that would be a positive move for us. Well, for me anyway. I don't know about you. LinkedIn, same thing. We have, at least we have an iron condor on this, so we have one side that is performing. And it may have bottomed out here as well. And let's take a look at a chart for today, see if anything's going on. Nothing is going on for today yet. After market, it was kind of flat, so it could very easily move above this 230 today. So I'm going to just wait and see what happens there. I'm not going to panic on it. If this morning it continues its downward movement, then I may just buy back this short here on the iron condor at the 230 level and hang on to the long. And because we have time, we have up until expiration, so we have the rest of this week. If it continues down, maybe we can recover our loss on that. And Tesla, let's take a look at that one. I haven't even looked at it, to tell you the truth. It is just right at our short. So take a look at a chart, see if anything's happening today. Yeah, it's peaking above our short strike for today. So if we get a nice good solid open here, that would be a good thing. It's already traded 1,200 shares today, so that's a good sign. Okay, so that's our current positions situation. Apple, we're already up 66 bucks on that one, and Google's almost at 100% of profit. That is this week's expiration. I don't expect that to, let's take a look. I don't expect that to do anything real bullish, so I think we're okay there. Okay, now we can jump over, keep this video a little bit shorter. Some of these this week have been kind of long. We'll just zoom right over here, oops, and take a look at our A+ list. Anything else I want to cover here? Just looking at my notes to make sure that I get everything in here. Nope, that's it for right now. Okay, let's take a look at our scan for today. Alright, we already looked at Apple. I may not condorize this, I don't know. We'll just see exactly what it's going to do. Looks like it's running out of some momentum here, and you can see that in the price right here as well. But we're already in on that one on the bear call side. Alright, Amazon, yeah, looks like as though we're going to be rolling over on this one. The moving average is rolling over. We're hooking down here, we're moving down here, we're moving down here. Yeah, there's nothing but red for them, and nothing happening today at this time. So this could be a chase trade if you want to say like Could even do a calendar on this one, to tell you the truth. I would say it probably would be a okay thing to do a calendar at 280. I want to take a look at that. And what I do in October, I might do in October. Buy a calendar. $3.13. Things are looking kind of goofy here in the pre-market, but as calendars take advantage of increases in IV, so as you can see here, and this is actually in October 4, so I would probably go with a normal November expiration. And that would be $500 to do one of these. That might be a possibility. So I'm going to look at that. And then, this might be a roll candidate too. If it, we'll have to analyze that. If I get into this, we'll have to analyze rolling this November short, or the October short, into the weekly expiration cycles and see if we can milk this for a little bit more, depending on what the price does. But looking at this support here at 280, which is right over here, and actually it acted as resistance, so that could be very interesting. So I want to put this in here. And edit properties. And we'll put this right smack dab at 280. And let's turn it red. So that's what we would be looking at for Amazon. Okay, so make a note of that. Alright, moving right along, Baidu. Wow. Baidu did not have a very good day yesterday at all. What are we looking at here? Do you think... I think it could get down to this 140 level pretty quickly. The 115 level might be kind of a stretch. You would have to give it more time. So if you were to do a calendar on Baidu, I might move to a November-December calendar for that one. But nothing from a directional credit spread trade right now. CELG, we already took kind of a peek at it, but let's look at it for some sort of directional trade. It just blew right through this resistance, didn't it? So there is no support here at this level. Don't exactly know what to do with it right now. Let's just let that one simmer a little bit on the back burner. And then we have CF. Was looking really good. This is kind of a sharp turn here. A little bit concerned about this, whether it's going to recover or not. CF is kind of a delicate animal in that it's not necessarily goes along with the market. Actually, it goes along with how the rest of the world is doing. We're still up here on the MACD moving average on the weekly, but we're hooking down on just about everything else. So can we flip this around and do something? Quite possibly. I'll look at it later today and think about it for tomorrow. Chipotle. It looked fairly strong. Still nothing for us to enter on at this time. We have a magenta dot here. And it looks like we're pretty flat on the weekly momentum, and we're getting pretty flat here on the daily also. So just let that one simmer on the back burner as well. Google. I'm gonna probably try to exit that. Well, I don't know. This is Friday's expiration. We'll just keep an eye on it. I don't anticipate Google making a move up here, which would be 852 to 880. I don't anticipate it making a $28 move. So I'm not going to worry about it. Or is that an $18 move? I don't know. It's too early. Goldman Sachs, we're doing fine with that one. No additional entries on that. Maybe an October, November calendar here at this 150 level. Or maybe even the 145. I don't know. We have earnings coming up. I'm not going to worry about them just because of the earnings deal here. LinkedIn, or troubled little iron condor here. We're going to keep an eye on that, see if it continues down this morning or not. MasterCard. Let's see here. MasterCard did not have a very good day yesterday either. Wow. There's a lot of things not looking very good here. Well, actually, they look very juicy for any sort of bearish trades. So that's the nice thing. I love movement, and even more, I love volatility. All right, Netflix. Well, nice big fat old juicy red candle on that one. Still looking for a hook up here, or if it's going to continue down, to come back up here and give us an entry. Price line. Wow. Those are some huge moves. Those are huge. See? It's the escalator up and the elevator down, as they say. Tesla. We looked at Tesla. Let's go right to Visa. Visa actually had a little bit of a pop here at the open, and then it died. And die it did. Okay, so calendar here at 172, 170. Let's take a look at what that would look like. Regular October, November, 170 calendar. $1.86. Oops. And, well, that is a tremendous 1 to 2 almost risk reward on this. That's another calendar I will be looking at. Very easily could move down here to, and IV is going to increase. So, oh man, you know, there's a lot of calendars out there that we could do. So if you believe the market is headed down, look for some of these support levels and then try to figure, you know, how soon it's going to hit there, and do your calendars based on that, and then just plan to exit after you make $100 or $200, or, you know, whatever. You know, if you're looking at this and, you know, you move in here and you make, you know, maybe you make back as much as what you paid, possibly. So if you make 100% profit, yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't complain about that. So anyway, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow option traders. You wouldn't be watching this unless you were an option trader anyway. So, but I'd like to thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I imagine you probably do that. Have a great day and happy trading.